Hi everyone, I'm Catherine with Visa Harmony. Today I want to talk about the true cost of the American dream. With Visa Harmony, we provide free guides and tips to make your US visa and immigration processing as smooth as possible. We also provide assistance with certain US petitions and immigration applications. We have first-hand experience. I am an immigrant myself. I came to the USA on a K-1 visa in 2013, went through the entire US immigration process. First the fiancé petition, then the adjustment of status, removal of conditions, and I became a naturalized US citizen in 2017. I will leave our contact information below. The American dream, owning a home, raising a family, retiring comfortably, sounds great, right? But according to Investopedia, achieving this dream now costs a whopping $4.4 million over a lifetime. Is this number realistic? What does it include? And are there assumptions that might not apply to everyone? Let's break it down. Investopedia calculated the cost of the American dream based on common milestones. Here are the breakdown. Saving for retirement, $1.6 million. Owning new cars, $811,000. Wedding, $44,000. Raising two kids, $832,000. Home ownership, $930,000. Pets, $37,000. Annual vacations, $179,000. And lastly, funeral, $8,000. These numbers represent the lifetime cost of each category, meaning they add up over decades. But are they accurate? Let's take a closer look. Investopedia made several assumptions when calculating these costs. Some make sense, but others might not apply to everyone. First, the retirement savings of $1.6 million. The article assumes that households will save $1.6 million for retirement, starting from their first job at 22 and continuing until age 65. Then withdrawing from this amount 4% per year for 20 years after retirement. But many Americans do not have this much saved, and most do not even have retirement accounts. This assumption highlights the gap between ideal financial planning and the reality of most households. Home ownership of $930,000. While this does include homeowners insurance and property taxes, it does not include other recurring costs such as maintenance, HOA fees, and more. The rising costs of home ownerships have made it much harder for many Americans to buy a home at all, let alone pay it off. Also, costs vary by location. A home in California costs way more than one in Ohio. Raising two kids, $832,000. This is the estimated cost to raise two children through the age of 17, including sending them to a public in-state four-year college. While this aligns with national averages, it does not account for regional cost differences or the rising costs of childcare and college tuition. For families in high-cost areas, this figure could be much higher. Additionally, this estimate does not include costs for extracurricular activities, summer camps, or other enrichment programs. Owning new cars, $811,000. This assumes buying new cars regularly instead of keeping older ones. Many people buy used cars or drive their vehicles for 10 plus years, reducing costs. Vacations, $179,000. This assumes yearly vacations, but not everyone travels every year or spends a lot when they do. Wedding, $44,000. This includes the cost of the ring, ceremony, and reception. While this aligns with national averages, many couples choose smaller, budget-friendly weddings or elopements, which can reduce costs dramatically. Pets, $37,000. This includes food, vet bills, and other expenses over a pet's lifetime, but costs vary depending on the type of pet and level of care. Funeral, $8,000. This is based on average funeral costs, but some people choose simpler, less expensive options. While the $4.4 million estimate provides a thought-provoking look at the cost of American dream, it's not a one-size-fits-all calculation. It evolves and transforms based on individual lifestyles, priorities, and circumstances. For some, the dream is about owning a home with a white picket fence, while for others it might mean living in an apartment in a bustling city, pursuing a rewarding career, or building their own business. Your lifestyle plays a huge role in shaping what the American dream means to you. If you prefer a simple, minimalist life, Your dream might focus on finding happiness in meaningful experiences and relationships rather than material possessions. On the other hand, if luxury is your priority, your dream might involve financial success, travel, and high end living. Factors like where you choose to live, how you spend your money, and what you value most will influence your personal version of the American dream. For example, living in a major city might mean higher costs of housing, transportation, and daily expenses, but it offers access to career opportunities, cultural experiences, and networking. Choosing a rural or suburban lifestyle could reduce costs significantly, allowing you to focus on family or leisure while enjoying quieter atmosphere. Career choices impacts your financial goals. Starting a small business could require significant upfront investment, whereas working remotely might let you save by living somewhere less expensive. I will link the full Investopedia article below. The American dream is not about following a strict formula. It's about defining success and happiness in a way that matches your values, passions, and lifestyle. It's deeply personal and flexible, allowing each person to chase their unique aspirations. Ultimately, the American dream is what you make it. I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions on this topic, or if you have a specific topic or question you want us to make a video on, please post them in the comment section below or send us an email at ask@visaharmony.com. Thank you and see you next time.